Hi everyone, and Dragon with you. So today I'd like to check the new mutation. It's called the Violent Knight, and the mission is Void Launch. So the first thing to do is you need to pick up gifts around the map, and if you don't, Amon will. It means that there are some random buffs or debuffs for the game. That can be the bot killing 30 units, or it can be a temporary boost in economy. It depends on your luck. And the second is not the least. So when your unit kills someone, it will take increased damage, I think, till the end of the game. So I passed it with a random ally, and let's check what happened. For this particular mutation, I thought that Zagara is a good choice because she has many units which just destroy themselves, and as a result they will not get the debuff, unlike Zagara, of course. So in general this mission is not very hard, and well, you'll see that my ally is Karax.
Greetings,
He
Commanders.
is a great
My fellow
defender.
scientists have determined that Amon is... The warp conduits he uses cannot be attacked, so you will need to...
So at start we'll
The
just need
central warp
several
conduit is
units to
active.
pick the
Amon
gifts.
will surely attack.
I'll make it faster because at start nothing happens at all. So my ally decided to get the base as soon as possible, while I was more conservative and just wanted some upgrades and general used my banelings and my lings just to pick up gifts, and here it comes. So as you can see, there is one gift and an attack. Essentially Karax has enough top panel abilities to clear the attack. While I'm trying to help him with the gift, but unfortunately he decided to do everything on his own. Of course, you may not rely on your ally, but I'd advise you to do so. So I brought enough Zerglings and just destroyed this adept. I know that they're kind of effective against Zerglings, but Zagara can produce many Zerglings at the same time. And while my ally is just picking the second base and producing some kind of defense. So, when you claim this little gift, you will get a random boost. So everything is free for 10 seconds. Immediately we can start producing units, building structures, making upgrades. Unfortunately I got supply block, so I couldn't do enough, but still everything works. That's a nice boost actually. So you can bring up your economy if you need, or something like that. Okay, so now I thought that it might be a good idea to take the base too. And unfortunately, I wasn't a really good controller, and as you can see, we need to focus on two things at the same time. The first one is an attack, of course, so I decided to help with land units. And the second is the gift. So if you ignore the gift, some crazy stuff might happen. Unfortunately, Amon will steal several gifts, so be ready to get punished even if you weren't supposed to. So as you can see, I picked the gift for myself and I am claiming that. Usually the gifts can buff both players, but sometimes you get the super unit and it's only for one player. So as you can see, people are trying to get gifts as soon as possible. That's right, because... So a queen, okay. It's not very powerful actually, but she can make some abilities.
Located your main objective. You must destroy the
That's
shuttles
how I
headed
took
for
her
the central
basically.
conduit.
That's the queen from StarCraft 1, that's not the casual queen, so you can kill an enemy ground target, and here even an air unit, and spawn through Broodlands. That's a nice ability from StarCraft 1 actually. And Ensnare reduces the movement in the target area, reveals cloaked and burrowed units. That's how the verb works in StarCraft 1. So the Flying Queen from Brood War is back again. You can see her, yeah, kind of crazy. And meanwhile we needed to remove the shuttle. And the attack of course too. I'll check the queen, I'll make it so sorry for that, but I want to make a screenshot of this creature while it's still alive.
Well done indeed.
So as you can see, together we had zero problems with enemies. And I even could push, but still we need to get the gift. And Amon is stealing the gift. So you can do nothing with this, unfortunately. And as you can see, the kill bot is 30 necessary kills appear. Very unpleasant situation. So that's one of the reasons why I took Zagara. So I can just feed him with my Zerglings and Banelings and just don't care. The important thing is not to use the F2 button, and the bot will destroy everyone around, because the 50 damage is quite powerful. So I fed the kill bot, my ally collects enough resources, and I forgot about my second base, because I was kind of busy. So as you see, we had a nice team of defender and attacker. Sorry, I want another screenshot of the queen. Yeah, okay.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
And another gift. Where is it? Here it is. So we need to defend here and pick the gift as soon as possible. Okay. Let's make it a bit faster. So here there are both land and ground units, plus air support. Same about both shuttles and attack. So we could destroy the shuttles because my ally had enough forces. But we needed to claim the gift too because we could get some punishment.
Scans confirm the shuttle's destruction.
So as you can see, Karax is quite effective in defense, and he might even attack with his cannons and Vespen range. So all around the map there are Vespen drops. You can pick them if you want, if you fancy. So it's 50 Vespen 3. You just need to pick them. Meanwhile, an enemy attack goes here and is destroyed by the top panel of Karax. Actually, you are not supposed to do such things, so to attack with your cannons the enemy's main base, but you know, you can if you have time, and why not? So the first line of batteries and the second of cannons. Artificial intelligence object. So I'll make it a bit faster again. When the gift comes, the defense comes. So you need to bring your armies there as soon as possible. Fortunately, I didn't have enough air units. As you can see, I'm anti-ground right now, so I can counter ground units, but air only by Zagara. And we are claiming the gift. Meanwhile, we need to go there and get the shuttles. Archangel. And this Archangel has enough damage, as you can see, and the range is 12. So it's kind of a powerful boo for my ally. Another gift, and we are ready. So use the top panel abilities. I'll show you two fights in a row. So here I needed to help, and here we just needed to get rid of the shuttle. Yes, I was a bit careless about my units, so I went to attack. But still everything fine. And the hidden threats. So what's the hidden threats? It means that ground mines are around the map and you don't know where they are, so you need some kind of detection. Well, that's why I used the overseers to check. But unfortunately I couldn't find all the ground mines, so it was still kind of bad for it. See forces of Amon, Baneling. Baneling is also kind of ground mine actually. And here it is, the Widow mine. So be sure not to get into the mine, because as you can see they are kind of hidden and you can get caught. And another gift, yeah. So now we've got multitask. We need to protect the research vessel, to pick this gift, and to defend two places at the same time. So multitasking is also an important part of this mutation. Be ready to split your army. Unfortunately, this split wasn't perfect, but still I had too many ground units anyway. So as you can see, we've got trouble on air right now. And here, hybrid behemoths are trying to destroy the cannon. They are boosted by Energizer, yeah, that's why it's called Energizer. And meanwhile, Archangel deals with the attack here, supported by a couple of cannons. Here Zagara tries to help. And we need to finish, so I finally started building Corruptors. Of course, I had some mistakes in control, but still we did everything everywhere. So the vessel is defended, the shuttles are broken, and the attack is finished. Yeah. So okay, let's make it faster again. Some minor conflicts around, and another gift. So see, as soon as the gift appears, forces of Amon appear too. We need to be ready to be careful all the time, because see, Archangel was broken, unfortunately. Okay, anyway, we need to protect this. And a bit faster. So now about the attack. Actually, it's kind of a sky units, and you can see special hats on several units. Another Viscon Rain for us. And here comes the main attack. Fortunately, my ally got this Purifier Beam, dealing crazy damage over the area. And he can move it. So in general, we finished that attack.
A wave of shuttles has been shot down.
Unfortunately, Zagara has only 100 limit, but it can be rebuilt very fast, guys. So don't think that it's kind of weak, because suicidal units can be rebuilt fast, such as Bailings and Scourge. Yeah, Scourge. Meanwhile, I just wanted to clean the entire area around the vessel, and so I went here. And another gift. Unfortunately, I just was not there, so I needed some time to get the gift. Of course, these bendings are not enough. Anyway, meanwhile, my crazy ally goes and finishes the enemy base with his cannon. Yeah, typical true Karax. He just fights with his defense. What a great Karax. Okay. And unfortunately, Amon is stealing the gift again, so we can do nothing. If you push the base, then you are able to clean the wave just at the start. But that's the main base, so you need to be careful and so on, but who cares, yeah.
The enemy has mobilized. We should move to intercept.
I just wanted to focus all the shuttles to help my ally. And meanwhile, another attack comes. Unfortunately, I was in the wrong place for that time. I decided to help with this base and missed the main attack. But anyway, I helped with air units, and that was okay. Unfortunately, I lost my army. Another mistake for me, so I let the Zagara die, because I had to go Hydralisk. And in general, everything's fine. So the next gift is just where my army is. As I told you before, my army is easily going back. As soon as it dies, I have resources. I have 2 hatcheries. That's more than enough, actually. And we are getting the gift. Mule Party. So what's the Mule Party? I want to show you. The Mule Party means kind of disco, and these little nice mules are coming to help you to get even more resources. The Christmas mules, guys. Seems good. Okay, meanwhile my ally destroys the entire base, and here is the final
We're
attack.
on course for all three
So be
conduits.
ready for
We will have to
clocked
split our
units,
forces to
especially
stop them
against
all.
Protoss. And you need massive anti-air forces. So I decided that it's not a logical decision to fight with the entire air army, especially when my ally will help to win some
It
time.
appears the
See?
enemy is advancing.
So the main thing
Prepare to
about the
meet them
last
in
attack is
combat.
that you actually need only to do the quest, to destroy the last shuttles, and as soon as you do so, you will win the game. So be sure not to waste your army on conflict and to do the main quest. As you can see, I almost finished that. Here I tried to fight, but then I just started ignoring the air forces and went straight into the shuttle. One thing to remember is that your defense will stop enemy army from attacking your unit, and your unit needs to destroy the shuttle. That's the basic logic for a successful walkthrough. As you can see, I wasn't everywhere. I just was at the right place in the right time, and yes, almost does it. Unfortunately, I
A
lost some units,
well-deserved
but
victory.
still.
The shuttles have been...
So guys, that's how we do it. Okay, so the main tips for this mission. The first thing, check out the gifts. If you see that the gift is stolen by Amon, you can do nothing, just prepare to counter his debuffs or some bad things around the area. The second thing, be sure to kill the shuttles. So you can ignore the last wave, just focus the shuttles, destroy them, and you will win this mission. While your static defense needs to hold the line as early as possible. So, in general, I hope that you enjoyed this video and will be successful in this mutation too. Okay, good luck to you and see you in my next videos.